Excellent. Next one. 野马分钟 1. Hold the ball. Step in. Turn. Step out. On the heels. This is 2. 3. Split. Okay, relax. 野马分钟 yeah. Okay. It's like brushing the horse's mane. Okay. Now let me show you how it's done. From here, 1, a very small circle really is aiming to move your hands into holding ball position. And as you can see, this holding ball position, here, here. Okay. At the same time, you step in. Now, ideally, you don't actually put your foot down as you step in. You lift your legs and bring it in slightly. Okay, that shows your balance. But for learners, it may be difficult. So then, what they could do is this: hold the ball, step in and touch the floor with the toes. Okay. Now then turn about 90 degrees, cross your hands slightly, and then as you step out, straight a little bit more towards the right. This, to give you a good width to move into. Okay, and then split your hands up and down to the center. Okay, now common mistake is people, because they turn 90 degrees, when they step less than 90 degrees, and it becomes like a cross legs. Not balanced. Okay, so from here, 1, 2, 90, a little bit more, then 3. See, you get a bit more width to hold your balance. Okay, so it is about the width of your shoulders. Maybe a little bit smaller, it's okay, as long as it's not in one line. Okay, so 90 degrees turn, step a little bit more than 90 degrees, keeping the foot straight, and split. Okay, this hand is diagonally up, level about the nose. This one is level with the hip, but slightly in front on the side. Okay, like this. Okay, let's try it, yeah? So from here, 3, 1, hold the ball, step in. 2, turn, step a little bit more than 90 degrees. Good. On the heel first. Raise that. Yeah, good. 3, split and move your weight forward. It is important, and it is a common mistake too, for a lot of beginners, is this. This hand was good, but this hand, now if I put my hand down, or put this hand up, quite some way away. You want to be able to do this. Okay, now how far do we go? Young style Tai Chi, mainly, the mainstream anyway of young style Tai Chi, we call a big frame Tai Chi, which means that movements are quite open. Open means that your arms are quite far extended, quite extended. How far do we extend? Let's work backwards. Lock, let go. Lock, let go. That's how far you go. Same principle on the hand at the bottom. Lock, let go. Lock, let go. Okay, no more bending. But that was the backward. So that means when you go down, you need to go down as far as you nearly lock your elbow, you stop. Okay, but don't bend it like this. Should be locked, nearly locked. Okay, this arm is quite far extended as well. Okay, now it is important not like this. It is still angle outwards, the elbows. Okay, that's it. So your fingers is diagonal, not upwards, diagonal. Okay, 30 degree, between 30 to maximum 45. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Remember, you do not see this, but you must feel it. It's very often people don't feel it because people do this because they don't feel it. They just focus too much on the front hand. Remember, it's both hands. Okay. 2, both hands. Okay, not one hand, it's 2, both hands. Okay, 2 hands. Right, let's try again. Remember, although we're in a stance, the lower back still tilting forward. Okay, therefore your back leg can't be too straight. Okay, if it's too straight, your back will lift. 2, 3, 3. No. 3, 3, 3. Okay, let's try again. Ready? This is actually quite a difficult movement, tilting this. Okay, so when you go back, you need to practice this. Okay, it's to stand up. Then imagine you're pushing this and tilt. Like this. I don't know if you find that if you sometimes have lower back pain, yeah, you'll find that when you lean forward, you feel better, yeah? Why? Quite simple, because you're actually stretching this side, opening up the vertebrae. Okay, so whatever is trapped there tend to get relieved. Okay, now here, it's the same principle, which means that you don't need to bend forward. You just need to tilt your lower back forward. So in a way, it's this. If you can put your back and your lower back down like this, with no space. Okay, so this is how you do it. Okay, tilt. Same principle when you stand this. You should actually tilt as you move forward. You see my legs is not straight. If you do this, then straight means nearly straight, but this still tilt. Good, that's it, yes. Right, let's get on to the next one. It's the same posture, but a bit more count because we have to transfer from this one to the next one. Let me show you first, okay? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Next one, sit back, turn 30 to 45 degrees. 1, forward towards that angle, hold the ball, step in. 2, step out, cross your hands slightly more. 3, then split forward. 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, remember, as we sit back and turn, only about 30, no more than 45. And then when we step, we move towards the angle first, before we step out towards the center and split to the center. Okay, why do we have to turn like that? Just help us balance, really. And also, in a way, is to block. Okay, so let's try that again. Ready? Sit back, turn. 1, Forward to that angle, step in, hold the ball, 2. Step out, 3. Now on the toes, on the heel, sorry, 3. 4. Split to the center. Head pushes up, chin tucks in. Remember? Good. Excellent. Don't lose that. 1, sit back, turn. 2, step in, hold the ball. 3, step out on the heels. 4, split. Some beginners can't do that. Then again, you can still do 1, 2, 3, 4. Now remember, don't step straight. Step slightly angled, about 10-15 degrees, as long as you keep your foot straight, because that gives you width to balance. Okay? So don't step forward. We say forward means forward diagonally, 10 to 15 degrees. Not forward. Okay? Very important. As instructors, you need to be clear on that. Otherwise, you lose balance, and so will your learners. Okay? The transfer is from the back to the front. Okay? So when you get to the front, your weight is slightly towards the front, not in the center, slightly to the front. Okay? Now your knees should not be over your toes. Should be behind your toes, but not straight with your ankle. Slightly over your ankle, between your ankles and your toes. Okay? No good to be like this, behind your ankle. No good over your toes. It should be between the two. Okay? Yeah? So that means that's how you shift your weight. How much, then you feel. But it is important the knee has to be between the ankle and the toes. Okay? Yeah, but no, not over or not behind. You need to feel what it's like when it's broken down. Especially the weight transfer. Yeah? Because in Tai Chi, there's a principle to say that walking like a cat. That means everything is light. Yeah? So as you step out, no good. No good. I would like you to be able to do this. Okay? So you need to be sure that when you do this, you will be able to come back, bring your foot back. So when I say 1, when I say 2, and I probably will say come back. If you have to go, you're wrong. Okay? Let's try again. In your mind, you have to do it a count at a time, all right? So just like Russians. Yeah? Okay? Because traditionally, a lot of movement in Tai Chi doesn't really involve 2 legs. Sometimes they only involve 1 leg, especially when you get to a certain, something like a kick or whatever. Yeah? Okay? Right? So make sure this is step 2. No, 2. No, 2. 3. Go. Okay? Ready? Okay. Now the elbow. Make sure it is not like this. Okay? Yeah. It is not like this. It is this. No. This. Okay? Don't lock yourself while you can lock others. Okay? Yeah. So make sure the elbow is still slightly diagonal, not down. That's it. Okay? Slightly diagonal. I would say about 30 degrees. Okay? 30 degrees that way. Not like this. Okay? Good.